Hey guys, this is Brenna. I'm a health coach for Optavia, and I'm just here to talk to you a little bit about how exercise can really affect your weight loss while you're on plan. I started out with my weight loss journey of wanting to lose about 12 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but it was a lot to me. It was all in my midsection and things weren't fitting me well anymore. And I was just starting to feel really run down and really crappy. I was basically kind of eating my way through Portland, basically, and exercising at the same time, but that exercise was getting me nowhere. I was exercising so I could eat, unfortunately, and I never recommend anybody do that, but a lot of people do that, and I was one of those people. So I basically have always been a super avid exerciser, either with running. I've ran 5 marathons, you name it. I've mountain bike, ski. I've always been super active, but I got to the point in my 30s and then in my 40s where it just wasn't working for me anymore, and I needed to change my diet. So I definitely did not have my diet dialed in, and so this program has really changed my life as far as that goes, and I'm just feeling much better for it. I was also, just a little bit of personal information to tell you, is I had some major inflammatory issues actually that were going on at the time before I hopped on plan. I was having severe abdominal pain and a lot of back pain. I discovered that I had some cysts that were actually on my right kidney, and it was really causing a lot of stress in my life, and it felt at times that I had done 100 sit-ups when I hadn't done any. And so that was really scary. And then I had all this weight that I had gained, and things just weren't feeling right for me, and I needed a change. I needed a big change, and it was affecting my mood and my health in addition. So because of that, I hopped on plan and lost my weight. And I went back to the doctor after I've lost all my weight, and actually my inflammation has decreased. My C-reactive protein levels have gone down. I'm no longer passing protein in my urine. I don't have the severe back pain that I had, or the abdominal pain. I mean, it's been an amazing difference in my life. And honestly, I think if I hadn't began coaching, I don't know where I'd be right now. Like, honestly, it's been one of the greatest things that has been added to my life. So I have all these positive people that are around me, and I'm accountable to myself. I'm much more dialed in with my diet. I'm able to maintain my weight loss and exercise now, and do my exercise because I want to feel good, not because I want to eat my way through Portland. So I've gained all these healthy habits, and I will say that if you are interested in coaching at all, I would not hesitate. I would just jump right in because it's amazing. We have lots of fun doing it, and we just learn a lot, and I get to connect with a ton of people that I love. So I would never take any of that back. But let me tell you a little bit about my story as far as how I hopped on plan. Because of my exercise, I always didn't feel like giving that up. I was really scared about it. It really made me nervous. And I talk to people all the time that are so nervous about, I can't not exercise. That's my life. And I get that. I do. I totally get that. It's a de-stressor for me. It really kind of calms me down. So I decided, due to my coach's advice, which was well-intended and great advice, to do the 5-in-1 and get in a strong fat burn. And I did that for the first week, and I lost like 5 pounds, and I felt great. And I was like, wow, I've lost 5 pounds. This is amazing. This is crazy. It's the first week. But I missed my exercise. And so because of that, stubborn me, and my coach, Michelle, would tell you I was stubborn. And I decided, well, this second week, I'm going to go out and I'm going to go for a run, or I'm going to do this CrossFit exercise. It'll be fine. I've been exercising so long for, my intensity level will be fine. Well, it was not. It was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't lose any weight that second week. I didn't lose inches. We say to measure. And in fact, I put my body in starvation mode that second week. So I was burning burning muscle and using all the calories that I had just to burn my muscle and exercise, and it didn't work. So I was putting my body in starvation mode. So I don't recommend that. And, stick to the plan. Just stick to the 5 and 1. Don't do what I did, and that second week start exercising. We tell you this for a reason. It doesn't matter if you're an avid exerciser or not. This is really going to tip your body into starvation mode and start burning your muscle. And then with all that extra exercise, your cravings are going to come back because you're going to be kicked out of fat burn. You're going to need more fuel. And so even though I was exercising, I just wasted all those fuelings. I wasted my time for that week. And I was now craving stuff again and out of fat burn. And I felt crappy during my workouts. So I tell you this because I hear a lot of people asking these questions all the time. Why can't I exercise? I don't get this, And we tell you for a reason. There is science-backed research that backs this up. It is not going to work for your body. If you are the type of person that, has not been used to exercising and you want to do the 5 and 1, just don't exercise. What we recommend is about 3 to 4 weeks into the program, you can start incorporating more walking, maybe some core exercises, anything that is not very high intensity, where you're not going to break a sweat and you're not going to work out for longer than, or walk for longer than 45 minutes. Golfing, if you're used to golfing and walking, that should be okay. But just know that you need to pay attention to your body. It's not healthy for you to go out and just start exercising anyway. This isn't couch to 5K if you're not at a healthy weight. So really pay attention to your body. And I know that you're in a fat burn and you're feeling really good and you're like, God, I just want to go out there and kill it. Like, I just really want to firm up. Well, we need to get that fat layer off to really be able to firm up those muscles that you'll see once the fat layer does come off. If you're somebody that is used to exercising, and we always tell you, if you're doing the 5 and 1, to cut your intensity in half. And what we mean by that is, like, for example, for me, I went out and did a run. Well, I shouldn't have gone for a run. I should have probably walked, because cutting the intensity in half would be, like a very light jog or a walk, not running. And so that's why we tell you that. And don't worry, regular exercise is going to come back to you in transition and then maintenance, and you're going to be much more efficient with your workouts, and you're going to feel better. And so it's all for the right reasons. Your body will be happy about that. And there's more reasons not to exercise on 5 and 1 than there are to exercise, because you're burning your muscle, because you're kicked out of fat burn, the cravings come back, and you feel bad. So just stick to your guns, stay on plan, listen to your coaches. They know what's best for you. With that being said, I will say that, I've continued my weight loss journey by doing the 4 and 2 after the 2 weeks of 5 and 1. And I tell you this, that it's a very variable plan. It's not going to work for everybody as far as their weight loss, because it's going to be much slower. You have to be really diligent in your lean and greens and 100% compliant on plan, and really pay attention to your body and make sure that you are actually exercising if you're going to, because you are going to be consuming more calories. So with that being said, my weight loss was much slower, but I was okay with that, although it was much slower if I would have just stuck to the 5 and 1. So just understand that plan's very variable. And if you're somebody that is not used to exercising, just stay on the 5 and 1. It really is going to be the best thing for you. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Just know that when you do lean up, that for every pound of muscle that you gain when you're in maintenance, you get to eat like 70 more calories. And that is exciting. So just stick to your guns, stay on plan, and you've got this. We're really proud of you guys. All right, thanks. Bye.